Right there everyone, I'm Johnny the Strength Coach. Welcome back to the channel, and as you probably have gathered, this is a squat tutorial video of how to get a deep ass to grass squat. So you're way below 90 degrees for your particular type of hip anatomy. If you haven't seen the hip anatomy video, check it back up there. That's going to teach you what is the best position for your squat. Now, you found your best position for your squat, and you still can't get below 90 degrees, below parallel. You're still struggling to get that ass to grass squat. And why is that? Well, essentially, you might not just have the mobility yet, the ankle mobility, the hip mobility. You may have variations of stiffness, tightness, and you just haven't learned and developed the squat fully yet. So I've got a little, well, I'll say it's not a trick, it's not a cheat. Essentially, you will see so many squat variations, squat videos online of, oh God, 500, 600 mobility drills, when in essence, all you really have to do is just squat. That's right, I said it. Just squat. There are some mobility drills you can do to strengthen your muscles, stabilize your muscles, absolutely. But let's keep it as simple as possible. There are so many videos out there right now that are overcomplicating squats, and you're just becoming a little bit lost in translation of what exercises you need to do that work best for you. So the best thing to do is just squat, like I said. So what do we do in order to get a squat better, a squat easier, a squat deeper? Well, first and foremost, we just need to check our ankle mobility. And secondly, we just need to find a way of getting into a squat comfortably initially with a weight so you can feel and you can get to full depth. And what do we need to do is hold that for a whole minute, hold that squat for a whole minute. But there are variations you can do it to progress onto a squat on its own. Now let's go to that. First and foremost, all we need is a wall. You can do it outside, inside, wherever. It's a wall. And we're just going to check ankle mobility. So the first thing we need to do is get about 5 inches away from the wall, which is a thumbs up if you don't have a ruler. And you just want to put your thumb up towards there, fist there, and then just put your foot around about there. That's about 5 inches away. And then all you want to do, keep it as upright as you can, is just push that knee forward and try and see where your ankle mobility is. And my just tracked over my toe line, which is fine, by the way, absolutely fine. You're supposed to do that if you want a deep squat. And you want the best ankle mobility possible. So right now, it's not too bad. And then we're just going to check the other side, and you might find that one side is stiffer than the other. And there are ways to get over that too when we go into the next exercise in order to show you how to get into a deep squat and get the mobility in check so the ankles are pretty even. So yeah, again, this one seems a little bit looser, maybe a little bit more flexion in the ankle on this side. So what do I do in order to make them A, even, so we don't get, disparity, and B, how to get into full depth? Well, join me over here in the next household item. A table, a chair, whatever it is that you can hold onto that's going to be able to hold your weight, essentially. So the best way to do a squat hold and hold that position is to get your hands in line with a table leg or chair leg, whatever. And then what you want to do is just squat forward. And then as you can see here, my back's nice and straight. Try and remain as neutral spine as possible. And as you can see, my ankles are actually pushing out. I can push my knees into my elbows, or my elbows into my knees. And now I can get external rotation, so my knees are now pointing out as well, so my hips are also getting loose too. And all you want to do is hold that. And how long for? 1 minute? 5 minutes? Whatever you can manage. 1 minute I would say is a good starting point, but you want to get up to 5 minutes, and over time this will become so easy and so natural that you'll be able to just squat. And the good thing about holding on to this is that what it does is it pulls your body weight forward. So you're getting, rather than like in a body weight squat where you have to be even lined, you can actually pull your center of mass forward so your ankles can get a better mobility, and it enables you to drop into the squat a lot lower. Now, if you want to pull away from this and you want to progress with some weight, what we can do is you can either grab a kettlebell, or you can grab any weight that you've got in your house, even if it's just a water bottle that just pulls your center of gravity forward. I'm going to use a kettlebell, so I'm just going to change the camera angle again. And this time I'm going to show you what to do if you want to improve hip mobility as well as ankle mobility. Okay, so I've got a kettlebell. All you want to do yet again is pick up the kettlebell, get into a squat position. You can see it from the front side now. And like I say, you can point your ankles outwards and point your hips outwards as well, so you're getting full range of movement. I'm able to get way below parallel here because the weight is pushing my body weight forward, so my center of mass is a lot easier to hold my bum down. See, if I just took away the weight, I'd fall backwards, unless of course you've got control over the position. So the best thing about this is just being able to get nice, straight back, and just hold that position. Now, that is a good way to start, but if you've got a bit of hip tightness or ankle tightness, you can just rock side to side, and it feels good. It's good for the glute med, or should I say just the glutes, the hips, and the ankles. And that, my dear friends, is how you can absolutely, the best way I can describe how to get a full deep squat. Now, like I say, there are billions of exercises that you can do, mobility drills and so on and so forth, that can supposedly improve your squats, but the best way to actually improve your squat is to do the squat. So my recommendation, try to hold a minute, then try to get it up to 5 minutes and do that a few times a week. Overall, I find this is the best tool, anecdotally of course. There's no real evidence to suggest that there are any mobility drills that are better or worse, but getting deep into a squat and being able to hold the squat is the best way. Eventually, try to do it with just body weight, so no weights in front of you, and then hold that position for up to 5 minutes. And I can guarantee you your ankle mobility, your hip mobility, and everything will get better because your body is able to hold the squat. You'll feel stronger at the bottom of a squat as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, I've got a special video in the next couple of days for you as well. And this one is just a couple of mobility drills. And I say a couple, I don't say mobility drills, they're more like stabilizing exercises. So if you're still a little bit unstable, there are 2 exercises that can activate your glutes, activate your hips, and then of course they'll be able to be adapted on top of what you're currently doing. And this is literally all you need. If you're doing any more exercises outside of it, just get rid of them for now. Try these ones, and I can guarantee you they'll work. It's not a life hack so much as a simplistic guide of how to squat better. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get all notifications for that next video, which will be out in 2 days. That's right, 2 days, not 3 weeks. No false promises, but this one will be 2 days. I hope you enjoyed the video, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Misty says bye. No, she's asleep. I say bye. See you later.